My wife says our daughter looks just like me, but she keeps deleting voicemails from a number she says she doesn't recognize. I never had a father growing up, just me and mom. She did her best, but when Brooke told me she was pregnant, I completely panicked. I had no idea how to be a dad, how to hold a baby, change a diaper, or even what temperature formula should be. After having a breakdown in my car outside Bye Bye Baby, I found a new Dad's 101 class at the community center. Every Wednesday and Friday, when I tell Brooke I'm pulling overtime at the warehouse, I'm actually sitting in a circle with 8 other terrified men, practicing swaddling techniques on plastic dolls. I keep the course handbook hidden under my spare tire and watch YouTube tutorials during lunch breaks. The instructor even gave me extra worksheets on bonding with your newborn. It costs me $50 per session, but it seemed worth it to not fail my daughter. Our daughter Maggie is now 3 months old, and Brooke keeps praising what she calls my natural father instincts. She posts on Facebook about her hardworking husband doing double shifts to provide for his family. Her mom comments heart emojis, saying Maggie is lucky to have such a dedicated dad. But here's the thing that's been bothering me. Maggie looks nothing like me. She has green eyes while both Brooke and I have brown. She has a button nose while Brooke and me have hook noses, and she has this little dimple on her left cheek that neither of us has. Brooke always laughs it off, says, must be from my grandmother's side. I thought fair enough. But then I noticed she gets weirdly defensive when her friend mentioned Maggie was born exactly 9 months after we started dating. Her friend seemed excited about the news until Brooke shut her down. We met at a Super Bowl party on February 11th, and Maggie arrived in early November. The math works perfectly. Too perfectly. Last week, things got strange. Brooke received a call during dinner. I heard her say, "No, you have the wrong number," before hanging up quickly. But I caught a glimpse of the caller ID. It said, Reproductive Associates. When I asked about it, she said it was spam about health insurance. Then yesterday, Brooke started drilling me about my overtime schedule. Which supervisor approved it? What section of the warehouse? Could she bring me dinner one night? I made up something about new security protocols, but she kept pushing. I just want to see where you spend so much time, she said. I told her visitors aren't allowed after hours, and she dropped it, but I could tell she didn't believe me. The pieces started falling into place on Tuesday. Brooke had a migraine and asked me to grab her insurance card from her purse for a prescription refill. That's when I found it. An appointment card from Reproductive Associates. The date made my stomach drop. Late January, 2 weeks before the Super Bowl party. On the back, in her handwriting, IUI procedure complete. She was already pregnant when we met, through a sperm donor. She knew. At that party, when she laughed at my terrible jokes and gave me her number, when she said I seemed like husband material on our second date, when she cried happy tears showing me the pregnancy test, she already knew. Brooke never told me. She let me believe Maggie was mine, even bought a Father's Day mug with Daddy's Girl printed on it. I didn't confront her. What would I even say? Instead, I went to my Friday class and learned about sleep regression. My instructor mailed the completion certificates to our home addresses. I forgot I'd given them my real information during registration. The envelope arrived yesterday. Congratulations on completing New Dad's 101 Certificate of Achievement. Brooke opened it before I got home. When I walked in, she was sitting at the kitchen table holding the certificate. Maggie was in her bouncer, cooing at the ceiling fan. Brooke looked up at me, and I saw she'd been crying. She knows I've been lying about overtime, but then I saw what else was on the table. Her purse was wide open. The appointment card I'd found was sitting next to it, face up. She'd been looking for it. She knows I found it. She knows I know Maggie isn't mine. Brooke finally said, "You're a wonderful father," but her voice cracked. I wanted to say something about the donor, about the deception, but instead, I just picked up Maggie and did the perfect football hold I learned. Neither of us has said anything else. She keeps looking at Maggie's green eyes, then at mine, like she's waiting for me to bring up what we both know. I haven't asked about the sperm donor. She hasn't asked about my classes.